Hello. I am making a pumpkin spice pound cake. I have my Bible study fellowship women's class tonight, and we're going to be out on winter break until next year, and we have in our fellowship tonight. So I'm bringing a pumpkin spice pound cake. In here I have 3 cups of sugar. I also have 8 ounces of cream cheese, 3 cups of flour, and I also want to put 6 eggs. In here I have some spices. I have pumpkin spice, I have a little nutmeg, I also have a little bit of clove, and I also have some pumpkin spice as well as a little bit of cinnamon, not too much cinnamon. So yes, for my Bible study tonight, I won't do the whole video, but I'm going to share part of my cake. So I'm just creaming my sugar, my butter, and my cream cheese. That's all I'm doing. Just creaming that. Then I'm going to add my eggs and flour. Okay, here's my cake batter. I'm not completely finished, but here is my pumpkin. I'm going to add a little bit in here, but I'm going to put this in between the middle of my cake batter. But I'm just going to add a little bit in here. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I am using Libby's. This is 100% pumpkin, nothing added. Just straight pumpkin. That's it, that's all. Just ingredients is pumpkin. If you know me well, I don't really use all those high fructose corn syrup added ingredients. Just straight natural. I really do try, and that's what I use. So I'm gonna mix this in here, continue, and I'll be back with my pumpkin spice cake batter for my pumpkin spice pound cake. Also, I do have spices in here, but this will be going in the middle of my pound cake. Okay, and here is my pumpkin spice. This is my cake batter from scratch. There's no box, nothing. Here, there is canned pumpkin, but like I say, it's 100% pumpkin, pure. All right, so I'm now going to put my cake batter in my pan, and I'm going to put my pumpkin in the middle of my pumpkin spice cake batter. I'll be back. Okay, so I have part of my cake batter in my Bundt pan. Now I am going to take my pumpkin and I'm going to put it right here in the middle. And I'll put my cake batter on top like that. This is what I'm doing. Okay. Doing it, taking my time doing it. I don't want to rush. And then once I do this, then I'm going to put my cake batter on top of this. I'll be right back. Okay, so I started putting my batter on top, so I'll be back. That's how I'm doing it. I'll be right back. Okay, so here is my pumpkin pound cake batter in my Bundt pan. I am going to take this extra pumpkin and I'm going to make a glaze. If you know me, I just make it up. I'm just going to make something up for my pumpkin spice pound cake. All right, it's going in the oven at 325. All right. Okay, so now I'm putting my cake into the oven, preheated at 325 degrees. Okay, so I'm baking my cake at 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's the timer, but I'm going to check on it at about 1 hour and 5 minutes or so. And then I'm going to open the oven in probably about 1 hour and 15 minutes and check and make sure my cake is done. If it's not done, I'll continue to let it cook. All right, can't wait. This is my first time making a pumpkin spice pound cake from scratch. I'll put the ingredients that I use in the description Okay. Okay, so right here, I'm making this up as I go. In my pot, I have sugar, butter, and then I added some milk. And I'm basically whisking it, making it like a caramel sauce. Okay, so I have made this glaze. So it's basically sugar, milk, vanilla. It also has nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, and pumpkin spice. So I just whisked it on the stove and just made it like a little sauce, like a glaze, sauce glaze, caramel pumpkin glaze. I just did my own thing. So it's like it's kind of like a caramel pumpkin. And this is how the consistency is. So I made it like a sauce. There's no recipe to this. I just kind of made it up. Alright, so my glaze is done. I'm going to top it off with walnuts or pecans. I'm not sure yet, but either or. Alright, I'm just going to show you the consistency of my glaze. So this is the pumpkin. And I also added a little bit of that pumpkin, a little extra. So this is how it is. I don't want it too much of like a candy, but it's just like a little bit. It's a little bit like of a caramel. So it's basically like a pumpkin caramel sauce. I'm gonna put it to the side and take it off the heat now. Okay, I just popped my cake out the Bundt pan, my pumpkin spice pound cake. Look at that crush. You know that be like candy. Ooh, that's that pumpkin in the middle. Now, this is my first time ever making. Taking it to my women's Bible study fellowship. Look at that, it's pumpkin right there. I'm gonna let it cool. And it is cooling by the window. I got the window open. You know, California is having a storm right now, but I'd be like, what storm? Just some rain, right? And a little wind, yeah. But anyway, my pumpkin caramel sauce is on the stove. I don't even know how it tastes because I do intermittent fasting, and so I didn't even get to taste the cake batter or nothing. But once I have my salad, I'm gonna taste it tonight. Okay, it's beautiful. Okay, so here is my pumpkin spice pound cake. I was talking to my little sis Danielle. I was like, should I put pecans or walnuts? She was like, pecans. So there's my pecans I'm gonna put on top. And here is my caramel sauce that I made. Pumpkin caramel sauce I made. And I'm gonna just pour it on here. I'm right-handed, so I need my right hand. Alright, I'm about to pour it on here. Okay, and this is a pumpkin caramel sauce that I made. There's no recipe again. There's no recipe. Alright, I'm gonna top this off with pecans. Okay, so here is our fellowship. Okay, so here is the thing. Fell apart. I just want a little piece. That's right now. Thing now. Oh, last thing. This is my little plate, y'all. For now. For now. So here is my pumpkin cake. As you can see, the pumpkin is in the middle right there. So it came out perfect. All right. Thank you. It's warm because I just made it. I made it from scratch. Ain't no box there. I made my own caramel. It's a caramel pumpkin sauce. It's no recipe. I make it from my head. Thank you. It's my first time making it. You like the cake? That's my first time I made my own caramel. It's a pumpkin caramel sauce. Really, like my grandmother, like my grandma used to make. My grandma, I be on YouTube and I just be making stuff, but the sauce I made from my head. My cousin from Texas, she said somebody was gonna say that. Go ask me. Thank you. It's pumpkin. It's pumpkin. Thank you. I put it in the middle, as well as a little bit in the batter. And then I made my own sauce. There's no recipe for the sauce. I just do my own thing in my head. I just do it in my head. Thank you. This is a video for my YouTube. She taking the last of it home, so it was a success. Yes, it was my first time making it, and y'all was my guinea pigs tonight. Y'all was my guinea pigs tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I made the cake. Thank you, Liana. It's a pumpkin spice cake with pumpkin in the middle.
Oh, pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkin.
With a pumpkin caramel sauce.
Oh,
This is my first time making it. First time. I ain't taking it home.
Did you make it?
Yes.
It's not too sweet, and it has all
I want the recipe.
lovely warm
Ain't no recipe though. I'll give it to you, but it's really not a recipe.
Oh, it's so yummy. Don't tell me it's not a recipe.
It's
just like it's the thing, right?
okay.
It's special.
It's a pumpkin caramel sauce, but I just do it from my head. You my friend on Facebook. You be seeing my stuff. I do it from my head.